All right, thank you guys. Let's take a look at some Mountain West Conference action. We're going to start with Colorado State taking on Boise State, and that's going to be an 8 p.m. Eastern start time this Thursday. The Boise State Broncos are minus 13, total 61. We're 6-0 in our last 6 daily best plays on patreon.com/Brock page. And access to the daily best play costs just $1.99. We currently have over 675 members signed up and active on that page. And if you want to join those folks and get in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock page. And of course, when it comes to this Colorado State-Boise matchup here, the Rams of Colorado State are plus 250 for an upset win. Now, the Rams are coming fresh off a solid double-digit victory over Wyoming. This Colorado State offense is gaining 118 yards a game on the ground through 2 contests. Tight end Trey McBride has 13 catches for 220 yards and 3 touchdowns. Trey's averaging 17 yards a reception. Meanwhile, defensively, this Ram pass rush has double-digit sacks through just 2 games. 5 sacks a game they're averaging already in those couple of contests. They've also had 3 takeaways on the season as well. Defensive lineman Scott Patchen currently has 2.5 sacks, double-digit tackles on the season. Defensive back Marshawn Cameron also has a forced fumble and a pick 6 on the year as well. 19 total tackles and a sack for Cameron as well. And linebacker Daquan Jackson currently leads this club in tackles with 20 of them. He also has a sack and a fumble recovery on the season as well. They're taking on a Boise team who suffered a huge setback this past week, going up against national powerhouse contender BYU. They were humiliated 51-17 by the Cougs. Really just not overly competitive. When you play those great teams like that, you really kind of set the bar. It's a measuring stick, and they fell incredibly short. Now, this Boise State defense has just 1 takeaway thus far through 3 games. They've given up 81 total combined points in their last 2 ball games as well. And they're allowing well over 200 yards a game on the ground. Now, total-wise, Boise's gone 2-0 to the over at Albertson Stadium on the Smurf turf, 3-0 to the over for the season. Colorado State's coming fresh off a game with Wyoming that got over the line themselves. So we're going to start off the video here with an underdog. Give me the underdog Colorado State Rams plus 13, keeping this one close, and the over 61 in that contest. Before we go ahead and move on, just want to take another quick timeout and welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for college football week 11, and of course this is the Mountain West Conference edition here. But before we go ahead and dive into some more free content right here on YouTube, just have to quickly remind you once again that we're on a 6-game winning streak right now in our daily best play on patreon.com/Brock page. And once again, that's a perfect 6-0 in our last 6 daily best plays in that category. And access to the daily best play costs just $1.99. We currently have over 675 members signed up and active on that site. And if you want to join those folks and get in on the action, link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that's patreon.com/Brock page. And moving on, we're going to take a look at Fresno State squaring off against Utah State. And that's going to be a 2:30 p.m. Eastern kickoff this Saturday. The Fresno State Bulldogs are the 10-point favorite while traveling. Totals 55 and a hook.